Okay, because I
Well,
gotta
hello,
go.
Madame Dennis. I have a question for you.
Sure.
It's a patterning question. The question is this. Andre is making a pattern. He starts at 1 and adds 6 each time. Kim is also making a pattern, and she's starting at 3 and adding 7 each time. At what point do they get the same number, I believe? Madame Truce, is that the right question?
What they have numbers in common.
What numbers do they have in common?
Okay, so the first person is Andre.
Yeah.
And he starts at 1.
Yep.
And he adds how many?
6 each time.
So 4, 5, 6. And then the second pattern is Kim, who adds
Starts at 3.
3 and adds how much each time?
7.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you want to know what?
When in those patterns do you get to a common number?
Well, I think I have to add 6 here to see where that will get me.
Maybe Madame Heard wants to start breaking up some pieces for you too. So get some yellow blocks. Are you doing yellow each time? Is that your strategy?
Can you get 7 for me here? Because that's what my pattern is growing by. There.
6, 6.
5, 6. Here's a row of 7.
Okay, so let's add that here. And is there any?
No.
No, I have to still add. Okay, can you do one more? Please,
Sure.
7.
No.
5.
I don't have any more yellow. I'm gonna go with white now.
Okay.
We'll just pretend it's yellow.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Here's 7 green. There we go. I better make that.
Oh,
even.
oh, wait. Now it's just 1. But that should work because this is 7 and 6. Can you do one more?
One more. I'm going to use dark green this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because we want this to be equal, right?
Why do you think the next one's going to work?
Because there's 1 less and 1 more.
Oh,
And this is 1 less and 1 more in my pattern.
can we move them down a bit, Madame?
Okay, sure.
Okay, I got my 7.
Okay. Do you think it's going to work?
Well,
I think it's reasonable.
I think it's reasonable.
Okay, let's check.
Ooh. So what number is the common number, Madame?
So what is our number then?
Now how are we going to figure that out?
Well, these are by 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 37. So that would mean this
Can you
is,
try that again, counting by 6s?
so 6, 12, 18, 24,
24 plus 6 is,
26, 27, 28, 20, oh yeah, 30.
okay,
And then 31.
31 on that side.
So
Okay.
that must mean 31 on the other side.
I'm not very good at counting by 7s though, so can we count by 5s?
Okay. Like that?
No, just take off a row of 5
Okay.
and split them into
So
5s.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
There
The
we go.
common number is?
31.
Thank you very much. Bien fait.
Merci.
Fee? Bonjour, Madame Truce.
Bonjour.
I have a little math question for you, and this
Alright.
is what the question is. Andre creates this number pattern. Start at 1 and add 6 each time. And Kim creates this number pattern. Start at 3 and add 7 each time. Write a number that is in both Andre's and Kim's patterns. Justify your answer.
Oh, okay. So if I'm going to solve this, I'm going to go immediately to my Cuisinart rods, and I'm going to go to the ones that have little etches in them because I already know what number they are. So when I have to add 6 each time, I go to this one because these are already 6. When I have to add 7 each time, I'm going to go to these because I know they're already 7. And for me, that's fast and efficient. Okay, so
Great.
I look and it says that Andre starts at 1.
Okay.
So I put down my 1 and I record it immediately because I don't want to forget. So Andre, 1. Then for Kim, it says she starts at 3. So I get my little 3 cube. I start right away recording because I don't want to forget. So Andre has 1, Kim has 3.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to want to see if they're equivalent. I want to see it, so I'm going to build it. So first, Andre, who started at 1, adds 6. So I add that, and I'm looking clearly not the same number, right? We've got 7 here, we've got 3 here. Okay, well, what happens if I add 7 to Kim's? All right, so now I have over here 7 plus 1 is 8. Andre's number was 8.
I think it's, you can try that again.
Andre's number is 1 plus 6. Thank you, Madame. It's always good to go back and check our work. So we have 1 plus 6 is 7. And then we have 3 plus 7, which is 10. And I can count if I need to individually. All right, so then 7 and 10, clearly not the same number. I'm going to try again. I'm going to add to Andre's another 6. So now I already have 7. I'm not going to start counting back from here. I'm going to start here. So I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So you counted on.
I counted on, yep. So this one I already know is 10. I'm not going to start down here. I'm going to start here, oops, to add on. Now I already know by looking at it, it's not going to work, but I'm still going to count and record. So I've got my 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, I'm going to have to go further, it looks like. So Andre's again, we're adding our 6 to. I know that I was at 13, so I'm 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, they're getting close, but they're not the same. All right, I'm going to try Kim's pattern. I'm going to add 7 to hers. She had 17 before, so I'm starting here. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. Gonna have to try and even up again. I'm gonna add another one. So Andre was at 19. I'm adding 6, and hey, that's interesting. There's only 1 difference now. Last time there was 2 difference. So here I was at 19, so I go 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And record. All right, I'm gonna add another one over here. Oop.
Oopsie.
Sometimes they come apart. All right. Okay, so I was at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I kind of think this one might be if I just add 1 more to Andre's, because last time there was only a difference of 1. So I'm gonna see and check if I'm right. So I'm gonna look at the heights. And visually, I can tell that they're the same number. So now I'm gonna add and check. So he was at 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I now have my number where they're both the same, but I have to make sure I write it down here The number 31 is in both patterns. It's said to justify my answer, and by circling it and showing all the numbers is how I justified it.
Thank you, Madame. Bonjour, Madame Heard.
Bonjour.
Okay, so you're already getting started. Well, the question
getting
is
started.
this. Andre creates this number pattern. Start at 1. Andre starts at 1 and adds 6 each time. And Kim starts at 3
Okay.
and adds 7 each time. So write the number that is in both Andre's and Kim's patterns.
Okay, so I'm not totally sure. I've already read this, but when I was getting ready to start, I wasn't quite sure what the question meant. Like it says, write a number that's in both Andre's and Kim's patterns. Does that mean, like, if I extend both of these patterns, when do they end up in the same spot? That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Okay,
That seems
then I
very
can get
reasonable.
started. Okay. All right, so I'm going to make Andre blue, and he goes up by 6 each time. I'm just going to write a little reminder there. And Kim goes, well, she starts at 3 and goes up by 7 each time. Okay, so I'm going to do Andre first. So he starts at 1, and then he goes up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I doing that right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of these, and then I might even just do the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to take a break for a minute and switch over to Kim, see where things work out for her. Okay, she starts at 3. 1, 2, 3. And she goes up by 7. So I'm going to count on 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't match. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. No. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is right there. That's the number that's in both of the patterns.
Super. And you would write that down on your EQAO sheet?
Yeah, there's always a line on the bottom that asks for the answer, so I'd have to make sure I put it in there.
And how would you justify that then? Would you draw the number hundreds chart on your test, or would you just write the blue
Well-
numbers down and then the red numbers down, or?
Well, I could make it into a number sentence and say 1. Say for Andre, I could say 1 plus 6 and say what that equals and carry on with my numbers that way. I could use this to help me solve the problem, but I have to make sure it ends up on the paper so that they can see what my thinking was.
So you could write down all the blue numbers for Andre and all the red numbers for Kim?
Yeah, I could do that and show the pattern.
Okay. Thank you very much.